This is Sheeba.
And this is Shaheed.
What happened here last night? That right there would be Sheba's sleeping spot from last night. This has happened a few times over the last couple months, really. She just couldn't sleep, so instead of fighting it out in our bed, she came downstairs, switched locales. And I'm not sure if she actually slept, because she's still sleeping, so she either didn't sleep through the night and slept in the morning, or had a little bit of both. We'll have to go check. Ow.
I was right.
You awake?
Barely. Just getting up.
The other question is, did you sleep?
I think I slept from like 1:45 to 7 o'clock downstairs.
Well, that's pretty good.
Yeah, and then I came up. Did you hear me come up?
Yep.
It's too early.
What'd you say?
I said, how come I can sleep down here but not upstairs?
I don't know. Couches are just the most comfortable. While you were sleeping, I went and bought you something.
You did?
I did.
What?
It's in our freezer, our empty freezer. It's the one thing in our freezer. Go check. Big freezer.
Like my waddle walk?
Waddle, waddle. Okay. The big reveal. What is it? What is it?
Oh, yes! Waffles! Can I have some? For breakfast?
Yes, we do have syrup.
Oh, that makes me so happy.
But what else are you gonna have? The healthy part of your breakfast?
Bananas?
Oh, God. This can't be good for you. Smells exactly like a cinnamon bun.
That means it's amazing for me. Delicious. And a mountain of bananas. Bananas. Bananas.
I still have one thing on your list to eat before babies. You've been waiting, I've been waiting, but you've been waiting. And now it's time that we go find a, what is it called?
Beaver tail.
What?
Beaver tail.
Oh, yes!
Whoa.
This place is still very dangerous. Oh my goodness. Not terrible though.
We got the real maple syrup.
Breakfast is done and it's time to get to work. 1 p.m. Breakfast is done and it's time to get to work.
Life is so good right now.
It's a routine. We're sticking to the routine. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the car seats in the car. I've been putting this off, but there's no more time. What are you gonna do?
I'm sterilizing bottles and bottle caps and all the parts for the bottles right now. And then I'm gonna tidy up all that mess back there as much as I can.
So I really wanted to get the car washed professionally or semi-professionally. I just wanted somebody else to wash the car. But we've run out of time to do that, so I just did a quick vacuum of this car. Oh. Let's take a look in here. This car is not purple, but it's showing up as purpley pink. But anyways, vacuum the back, vacuum the bottom here, move the seats up as far as they go, and I'm gonna try and install these car seats. And then once that's done, hopefully they're secured, but we'll go double check somewhere that knows what's going on to make sure they're all good, and check that off the list.
Okay, I'm trying out this steam bag for the first time. It's supposed to sterilize all the parts of the bottle. But every bag is good for 20 uses except for, I think I've only gotten 2 bottles and their parts in there. So we're gonna go through a lot of these uses right now. Can you see that steam? One load down, that many more to go. Oh my God.
Well, hello again. I just spat. Well, hello again anyways. 2 manuals, instruction manuals, and about 25 minutes later, and I think I've got the bases of the car seats secured to the seats of the car. I don't like instruction manuals, I just like doing things, so this was a very difficult process for me, but a good exercise in doing things properly. Take a look. Here they are. They move a little bit, but they certainly aren't going forward. Just a little bit side to side, but not sure if we can do anything about that. And now we get the car seats and put them to the test. Though not the actual test, but just like our own test. Progress?
3 batches done. On the 4th, I still think I have like 3 more to go. But I just realized I feel like Waldo today. Where's Waldo? Except I won't be so hard to find.
One thing I just noticed is that this little level thing is showing a little bit of red. And as per the instruction manual, if any red is showing, your car seat base is not level. And that's not a good thing. So, gotta level it up. That's the best I can get them. They won't go anymore either way. That doesn't make me feel too comfortable, but it's not that far off. Let's put the car seats in anyway. Bad parenting. So this is the difficulty of this garage. Not a lot of room between the door and the car, and there's the car seat. I don't know how we're gonna be able to make this work in terms of getting these car seats in and out of the garage. Unless we lift. Oh God. Not safe parenting. Not off to a good start. That's clicking. It's in there. Okay, so we got a lot done and a lot of meaningful stuff done in an hour or 2. We're now sitting in the car though.
Yeah.
With car seats and mirrors.
Still no babies, which is good.
Good for now. But what do you feel, Sheba?
It's funny because as soon as I saw them, I was like, "Aww!" But like every time I do that, this piece of my heart just, it feels like it's dying, but it's probably exploding because of how cute everything is.
Yeah, it's not dying.
No, it's not dying, but it's just like so
well, we're all
overwhelming.
dying every day.
No.
Well, it's true.
But it's just so exciting. This is coming together.
This is kind of like the last step, like putting the car seats in, at least for us.
Yeah, because, you know, if everything else doesn't get done, at least we can bring our babies home.
Yeah, and if we couldn't, that would be a bad thing.
Yeah.
So.
Can you see the seat right there? Hello.
Hello.
Hello. And then the other one's right here. Hello. I did it.
I was getting a little worried there for a bit. It seemed like Diaper Genie should have come with a genie of its own to assemble. And all of it really hurts my brain at this point. Like, I am burnt out of baby stuff. And we're at day -5.
Yeah.
Like, we haven't even started yet.
No.
But hopefully, like, the setting up and preparing is harder than, no, who am I kidding? Who am I kidding?
It's not.
It's not.
Mom's everywhere laughing.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. I'll take it back come Friday. Do it. Do it. Is there poop in there?
Drop it in there, and then you release.
How does it smell?
Clean right now because there's nothing in it.
I can change that.
Ew.
I come bearing gifts. I come bearing gifts. But only for me.
2.
For me.
2.
Yeah, they're both for me.
2.
Is there someone else in this house? Is there? There's about to be 4.
Indeed.
There's about to be 4.
Indeed.
Hello, vlog.
Oh yeah, this is
Hello,
a
vlog.
long time coming, isn't it?
I know. I can't remember the last time I was on the vlog. My goodness.
And that's
Such an honor. I'd like to thank my family, everybody responsible, the big man, A&W, KFC, McDonald's, everybody who contributed to me being back on the vlog. Okay, bye. It's Let's see. You want your A&W before I... Okay.
Oh, there's the truth. Bring it in. Bring it in. Just repeat the question.
You know,
what was the question? You can't alter it.
Asking what the meaning of life is.
Okay.
That's
All right.
what I was
All right. I'm gonna turn this up.
asking, okay.
Right,
I was
okay.
asking what Sheba's allowed to eat because I was thinking about it on the drive here. We have 1 root beer and 1 Coke, and I was assuming the Coke is for you, Shaheed, and the root beer is for Sheeba because you're not allowed to have caffeine. What?
The Coke is for her. The root beer's for me.
How is that
She
allowed?
drinks at least 1 cup of tea a day, and has been for the last 9 months.
No.
Well, I think so.
For the last like 4 months.
Is it black and white? Like, can you have...
Oh, that's not you. Hold on.
This is me.
Okay,
Is it black and white? Can you have...
green
bit of
tea,
Coke?
black tea, any kind of tea.
What's the rule on
You can
caffeine?
have 8 ounces of caffeine a day.
Here's how I understand it. I think this is actually true. You know how there's a certain amount of coffee you can drink before you get dependent and addicted. So like what they say is 8 ounces of coffee a day is what you can have without your body becoming dependent. So 1 cup of coffee is okay and your body won't really feel it if you don't have it.
Oh yeah?
But if you have any more than that, you become dependent. So if she becomes dependent, the babies become dependent, and then there's a whole whack of issues. So as long as she only has the 8 ounces of caffeine, apparently, yeah.
Well, if they're your kids, they're gonna be pretty. Independent.
Oh,
See what I did there?
okay, all right.
I'm raising the root beer. I'm raising
Anyways,
the root beer.
we gotta eat, but before we do, we should introduce this guy as. How do you want to be referred to?
My rap name is Chameleonaire, so I go by Chameleonaire.
I thought it was
officially.
Packy Prince.
Oh yeah, that too.
What was the
that
other
too,
one? You just
Formerly,
came up-
it's formally known as Packy Prince.
Formerly or formally?
Both.
Okay.
It's very formal and it's former
okay.
as well.
Okay.
Let's go with Kamil.
Kamil, all right. The famous Kamil in our house with food, bearing gifts.
By the way, this isn't my first time on the vlog. Blink 182.
That was a different channel.
That was a different channel.
So please
that was
go
the Shaheed
subscribe to my other channel where I won't be making
Oh yeah,
videos.
this is the Sheep channel.
You're
Oh.
missing the most
Oh.
important part though.
What?
The only way that you're now welcome into our house is if you bring
with
food.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I also offer babysitting services.
Okay.
Or that.
For those of you out
Okay.
there
I'll
with babies.
How do I say that? I'll revoice that. The only way you're
Reword?
now reword it.
Yeah.
Or welcome
Revoice
into
would
our
be very
house
difficult.
Is if you offer us a service of some type. So it's either you bring food, you offer to do the dishes, you do our laundry.
Well,
babysit.
why don't you guys ask yourselves what you can do for me?
Mm-hmm.
Because I've been a very loyal and good friend to the both of you for years now. I feel like it's about time I get something back.
But life's
Haven't
changing.
worked out in a long time, so
Times
I could
change.
use
You know
as
I have a lot of
punching
baby-
bag.
Okay, that hasn't changed. That's been there. That's been happening for years,
I wanna-
emotionally and physically.
I'll offer you my best intentions, and that is I will try not to fall asleep during dinner.
Okay, fine.
Okay, let's eat.
Time for food! It's finally couch time after a really long day, I think, but a productive day. I think we got a lot done. Our house finally is starting to look like a house again.
Yeah, and it won't last for long, but it feels good for now, at least. These days have been really long, and what's funny is that everybody we've talked to who has had kids tells us to go on dates and go to a movie, and my mom's always saying relax before the big day, and I think we had planned to at least, but I had planned for the last 2 weeks to be that. You have now kind of altered that plan to Wednesday, Thursday, the last 2 days.
Yeah, 2 weeks, 2 days, it's all the same, right?
Yeah, not really. But it's kind of all that we have left. One more day, I think, tomorrow of this crazy prep. But I think it's a good thing because like we wouldn't get to all this stuff after, and it'll kind of calm us down, even if we don't have as long to relax.
I also don't think it's in our nature to just kind of sit and do nothing. I know that's one thing about this pregnancy that's driven you crazy, is that I just can't seem to sit still. I don't like it.
Except for right now, we've both
Except for
washed
right
our
now.
hairs and sitting on the couch. Yeah, but it's been a long day.
Yeah.
Actually, it's been a long 9 months, but it's almost over. That's crazy to think.
Yeah. That brings me actually to my happy moment of today. I have two. The first one requires a pan because it makes me really happy.
A pan?
Yeah, a
Okay.
pan of this section over here because for the first time in a while, in the last little while actually, you can see way more floor than you can anything else. And that feels so good.
Hold on. Okay, go.
My other happy moment of today was that while you were at the gym, I was able to take a really nice long hot shower and pamper myself a little bit by washing my hair. You can see the crazy curls, cutting my nails, taking off my nail polish on my toes, and shaving my legs.
Very good.
Yeah, feels so good.
What you don't know about the cleanliness around here is that we just moved everything to the garage or the kitchen. So that's what we have to tackle tomorrow. But no, it's actually, we've done a lot, and it's taxing. Like I'm physically tired, I'm mentally tired, and you combine those two things together and you end up being emotionally tired. So it's like triple tired, and it's good. Maybe we'll sleep tonight. I have a couple happy moments too. It's actually in 2 parts, one happy moment in 2 parts. It was really nice for Kamil to come over, for us to get a little bit of outside life here, and it was really nice of him to bring dinner. I'll pay you back. I just forgot to ask you how much that cost. And that just kind of dovetails into a bigger happy moment where, like, he was really excited to see Sheeba and feel the babies, and then also for them to arrive, he's excited. And it's not just him. There's so many people we know who've expressed their excitement about what's to come, and it kind of just harkens back to what Sheeba said yesterday about these kids having that giant family already, that the giant family that both of us really want for them. And we've got no doubt that that's going to be the case when they get here. So Friday can't come soon enough, I guess.
And
except it's got to be after Wednesday or Thursday, which we should relax on those 2 days.
Yeah. I was gonna say, we've been watching Fuller House lately, and their big line is that the door is always open.
It's always open!
It's always open. So our door, hopefully once we return from the hospital, hopefully that's on Sunday, that's the plan, if everything goes well, our door is always open. Remember, a service needs to be offered. I'm just kidding. The door is always open, and for everyone else that can't be here, the digital door is always open. I thought that was pretty clever.
Very clever. Clever enough for us to say goodnight. Good night.
Okay,
Good night.
good night.
Good night.